In today's You Ask, I Answer, Sandie asks, how can marketers help salespeople do more, be more effective? So 3 things. First, analytics. Marketers can provide analytics to salespeople, provide data to salespeople that help them understand what the prospects are really interested in, what's working to drive leads. So particularly in a B2B organization or any organization where there's a complex sale, because remember, there is no such thing as B2B or B2C. There's only simple or complex sales. Simple sales are transactional sales, right? So you have a pack of gum. That's a very simple transactional sale. There's not a lot of prospect nourishment, compared to buying a house or a college education or a jet plane or a car or SaaS software. So for complex sales industries, sales professionals want to know what's working. Where are our leads coming from? The old Glengarry Glen Ross, the leads are weak, Levine would say. So what's driving leads? What's driving audience attention? What's driving conversion from a lead to an opportunity and from an opportunity to a sale? The attribution analysis that you do has to help a salesperson understand, oh, I totally get now that webinars are actually an important part of what we do, or I totally get that video is an important part of getting a lead to become an opportunity. They've seen our videos, they go, oh, I really want to buy a house from these folks. I'm going to go ahead and I trust them. Their information, their videos has been good. So analytics is the first part. Second part is integration, data integration. Salespeople want to understand what a prospect is actually interested in and the path that they got to becoming a lead or an opportunity. And this is where a lot of systems, particularly the integration of web analytics, marketing automation, and CRM software, often falls down. When the systems are not connected properly or well, you don't get the information from point A to point B. And so when a salesperson sees a new lead come in, they read it on their phone or whatever, go, well, what does this person not even want? Or how do I know what's on this person's mind? Ideally, if you read in your CRM software, this person visited the About page, the Team page, and they spent the most time on Product X's page. When I go to reach out to this person and say, hey, to get in touch, you filled out our form. Looks like you were interested in Product X. Is there any questions I can answer for you on Product X? And that will help the sales professional be much more in tune and able to build rapport and build relationships faster. One of the key things that sales professionals have to do, at least good ones, is build that rapport with a prospect as quickly as possible to build that trust as quickly as possible. And the more information that marketing can provide to a salesperson about how a prospect behaved, the faster they can build that rapport. So that's number 2, data integration. Third is sales enablement. So when you've got a salesperson who's kind of starving for content, when they send out emails that just say, hey, just touching base, seeing how things are going, right? There's no real value there, and we're all smart working professionals. We know what the sales professional is trying to do. They're trying to remind us that they exist and that we should consider buying from them. But a quick, hey, how you doing, is pretty transparent. It's pretty obvious what's going on there. The more that we provide sales with content, with stuff that's of actual value, the easier it is for them to reach out. They can, in their email, they can say, hey, I was thinking of you, and I have our company just published this great piece on how to improve your gas mileage in your car by 2 miles per gallon every day of the week, which, by the way, is just inflate the tires to the maximum safe limit of the tires, not the recommended limit. The recommended limit's to make the car feel like a smoother ride, but not fuel efficient. And so by creating content for sales purposes, marketers can help salespeople have those conversations much more easily, and give value with every interaction. If I'm reading an email and there's something legitimately of value and use to me as the customer, or potential customer, I go, all right, I'm going to read this person's emails. I know they're selling me. I know they want me to call them back, but that was actually useful. That was actually helpful, this piece of content. So if we provide salespeople with stuff that gives them a reason to reach out, that gives them a reason to make the call or to send the email or to ping them on social, we will help them significantly. Now, here's the catch. The content has to be exclusively for the value of the prospects. It cannot be sales material in the sense of like, hey, here's another product data sheet. Nobody wants that. Nobody enjoys that. I mean, not nobody. I'm sure there's someone somewhere, Rule 34 and all. But for the most part, nobody wants that. So what we need to create as marketers is content that is exclusively for the value of the audience. Marcus Sheridan wrote a great book called They Ask You Answer, which is where You Ask I Answer came from, because it is all about providing value to the audience. So if we can provide value to the audience through answers to questions and things, that will be of help. The definition of thought leadership that I use, because a lot of people talk about, let's make some thought leadership content, is our thinking as marketers, the stuff we create, helps you, the customer, lead. Thought leadership. Our thinking helps you lead. So if we can create stuff that is of value, that helps you make better decisions, you will implicitly understand we have an expertise in that area, but also we will give our sales folks a reason to reach out and say, hey, we've got this new thing, thought it might be useful to you, please check it out. So those are the three areas that marketing can use to help sales. Analytics first, providing good insights as to what's working. Data integration to add it, so giving sales professionals at the individual level the opportunity to understand why this person is in their CRM. And then sales enablement as the third part, creating content for sales purposes that is exclusively for the value of the audience, so that they almost, depending on how good your content is, they may actually want salespeople to reach out to them because the content is so good. That's the gold standard, the high watermark that you're going for. As always, please send your questions to the You Ask I Answer link in the show notes if you have questions that you want me to answer. Subscribe to the email newsletter and to the YouTube channel, and talk to you soon. Take care.